Hello friends. Welcome once again to the AIO Education channel. Today, we are going to study Class 8 History chapter, The Rise of the Marathas, one of the most important chapters in Indian history. So without any delay, let's begin. The Marathas were the inhabitants of the Deccan Plateau region of India, primarily located in what is now the state of Maharashtra. Their mother tongue was Marathi, and this language has had a rich literary tradition since the 12th century. The Marathas were known for their bravery, self-respect, and strong spirit of Swarajya, self-rule. In the 13th century, Maharashtra was ruled by the Yadava dynasty, whose capital was Devgiri, modern Daulatabad. Later, this region came under the control of the Khilji Sultanate. Despite political changes, the Bhakti movement flourished in Maharashtra. Saints like Dhananeshwar, Namdev, Tukaram, and Ramdas spread the message of devotion, equality, and unity among the people. They translated sacred texts like the Upanishads and Bhagavad Gita into Marathi, making spiritual knowledge accessible to all. This religious and cultural unity later became the foundation of the Marathas' political power. In the 17th century, many Maratha chiefs began to strive for independence, but real success came with the birth of Shivaji Bhonsle in 1630, the son of Shahji Bhonsle and Jijabai. His mother Jijabai instilled in him values of religious devotion, courage, and self-respect. At the young age of 16, Shivaji began his first military campaign by capturing the neglected forts around Pune. Thus began his lifelong dream, the dream of Swarajya, a rule where the people govern themselves, free from any foreign or tyrannical control. Gradually, Shivaji expanded his territory along the western coast and established the Maratha navy to protect coastal regions, a revolutionary step at the time. Neither the Bijapur Sultanate nor the Mughal Empire had a permanent navy, showing Shivaji's farsightedness and strategic genius. Despite having limited resources, Shivaji adopted the method of guerrilla warfare, meaning small, swift, and unexpected attacks designed to weaken much larger enemies. A brilliant example of this was his battle with Afzal Khan, where Shivaji used his deadly weapon, the Vagnak, tiger claws, to slay Afzal Khan and defeat his army in the forests and hills. These victories drew the attention of the Mughal Empire. Emperor Aurangzeb sent his general Shaista Khan to crush Shivaji, but Shivaji boldly attacked Shaista Khan's camp at night with only a few soldiers. In that surprise attack, Shaista Khan's fingers were cut off, and he fled from Maharashtra in humiliation. Soon after, Shivaji attacked Surat, the rich Mughal port city, and seized enormous wealth. However, he did not harm religious places or innocent civilians, reflecting his justice and tolerance. Angered by these events, Aurangzeb sent the Rajput general Jai Singh to wage war against Shivaji. This led to the Treaty of Purandar, where Shivaji had to surrender several forts and send his son Sambhaji to serve in the Mughal court. Later, Shivaji went to Aurangzeb's court in Agra, but Aurangzeb insulted him and kept him under house arrest. With brilliant strategy, Shivaji escaped by hiding himself and his son in baskets of fruits and sweets. This daring escape remains one of the greatest examples of intelligence and courage in Indian history. In 1674, Shivaji was formally crowned as the king at Raigad fort through Vedic rituals and became famous as Sri Raja Shiva Chhatrapati. This marked the beginning of a new era, the Rajyabhisheka Shaka. He then launched his Dakshina Digvijaya, southern conquest, and captured several regions in Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. These forts later became crucial in resisting Mughal invasions. During this time, Shivaji also stopped Dutch traders from participating in the slave trade, showing his humanitarian spirit. In 1680, at the age of only 50, Shivaji passed away. He was not just a king but a visionary leader who showed India the path of self-governance and independence. His bravery inspired other warriors like Chhatrasal of Bundelkhand, who established independent kingdoms. After Shivaji's death, his son Sambhaji ascended the throne but was captured and executed brutally by Aurangzeb. Then, Rajaram, Shivaji's younger son, continued the struggle from Gingi Fort, Tamil Nadu. Rajaram's wife, Queen Tarabai, also displayed extraordinary courage and led the Maratha resistance even after Aurangzeb's death. Over time, the Maratha kingdom transformed from a centralized monarchy into a confederacy. The power of the Peshwas, prime ministers, increased significantly. Baji Rao I and Nana Sahib Peshwa expanded the Maratha Empire to northern India, with control stretching over Delhi, Lahore, Peshawar, and Attock. Although the Marathas faced a major defeat in the Third Battle of Panipat, 1761, they revived under Madhav Rao I and Mahaji Shinde, recapturing Delhi in 1771. By the late 18th century, the Marathas had become the strongest native power in India and the biggest rivals of the British Empire. 3 Anglo-Maratha wars, 1775 se 1818, were fought, but internal conflicts and British organizational strength led to the fall of Maratha power in 1818. It is often said, the British took India from the Marathas, not from the Mughals. Now, let's talk about the Maratha administration. Shivaji implemented a centralized system of governance. He abolished hereditary posts and ensured that all officials were paid salaries directly from the state treasury. His council of 8 ministers, known as the Ashta Pradhan Mandal, included Pradhan, Prime Minister; Amartya, Finance Minister; Mantri, Intelligence Head; Nyayadhish, Chief Justice; Pandit Rao, Religious Head; Senapati, Commander-in-Chief; Sumant, Foreign Minister; Sachiv, Revenue Minister. He provided pensions to the widows of soldiers and appointed their sons to military service. The Marathas collected Chauth, 25%, and Sardesh Mukhi, 10%, from provinces outside their direct rule in return for protection. The army was divided into infantry, cavalry, and navy. The cavalry had 2 types of soldiers: Bagirs, state-supported, and Shildars, self-equipped. Shivaji made forts the foundation of his power. Pratapgarh, Raigad, Sindhudurg, and Gingi became symbols of Maratha strength. Under Kanhoji anger, the Maratha navy challenged European ships and established Indian supremacy in the Indian Ocean. Though the British and Portuguese called him a pirate, he was truly a guardian of India's maritime freedom. In the judicial system, panchayats delivered justice locally, and kotwals maintained law and order in towns. In trade, Shivaji promoted sea commerce, with ships sailing to Mocha, Yemen, Muscat, Oman, and Malacca, Malaysia. He also developed roads, bridges, and ferry services for better connectivity. Culturally, Shivaji revived the Marathi language and culture. He commissioned a work called Rajya Vyavhara Kosh, which provided Sanskrit alternatives for Persian words. His royal seal read, "This seal of Shivaji, waxing like the new moon, reigns for the welfare of the people." He rebuilt temples, promoted literature and art, and maintained religious tolerance. Women during the Maratha period were symbols of strength and leadership. Tarabai led armies bravely, while Ahilyabai Holkar ruled Indore for 30 years, rebuilt temples like Kashi Vishwanath and Somnath, and revived the Maheshwar weaving industry. She also constructed thousands of wells, ghats, and temples for public welfare. In southern India, the Tanjavur Maratha rulers enriched culture. Ekoji, Shivaji's stepbrother, ruled Tanjavur, blending Tamil, Telugu, and Marathi traditions. Sarfoji to introduce a printing press, established Dhanvantari Mohan, and inscribed Marathi texts on the Brihdiswara temple walls. Under his patronage, Carnatic music and Bharatnatyam flourished. In summary, the Marathas challenged Mughal dominance and built the largest indigenous Indian empire before the British Raj. Through their administration, military organization, cultural revival, and the idea of Swarajya, they instilled self-confidence and national pride among Indians. Their legacy later became a powerful inspiration for India's freedom movement. I hope you have understood the glorious story of the Maratha Empire. If you like this video, please like it and comment what topic you'd like next. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to get updates on all our new videos. Thank you, and see you in the next video.